About sex abuse and allegations of a cover-up by the Boy Scouts in Milwaukee. A doctor from Greendale is at the center of this scandal, which occurred at a scout camp up north.
Those allegations just came to light after nearly 3 decades. Jermont Terry reports.
Scouts honor. That is the oath of the Boy Scouts of America. Now many want to know if the organization has been honest or not. The Boy Scouts of America has been around for more than 100 years, but now there's word the Boy Scouts kept these secret memos dating back some 30 years. Internal letters would suggest cover-up cases of sexual abuse. Why were confidential files kept?
Strictly to protect and keep people from reoffending, to keep the perpetrators out of the scouting program.
People like Dr. Thomas Kowalski, he's a prominent physician who wrote the state's law on child abuse. Back in 1987, the confidential files show 2 teens accused Kowalski of touching them at an outing. According to a private memo, the Greendale doctor confessed. The Boy Scouts made him resign as a scout leader, and he agreed to therapy. He was never charged criminally. Something isn't right there. The organization should have done more.
We did remove him from the leadership position.
But he continued to practice for years. The Survivors Network of Those Abused by Priests, or SNAPS, wants a probe by the Milwaukee County District Attorney. It's asking how Kowalski could continue to work with children for decades and wants an investigation to determine if any additional crimes were committed. No one answered at his house.
Please record your message.
And he did not return my calls.
We've been in a constant state of evolution to protect children.
Ed Brandon is the Boy Scouts executive for the Milwaukee area. Was there a cover-up by the Boy Scout of America?
Absolutely not.
He contends the old policy was kept quiet for one reason.
To try to protect the victim and not make a big deal out of it.
But many wonder if the Boy Scouts was protecting itself. One memo reads, "So far, we have not had any media attention." Another adds a newspaper publisher who sat on the board is aware of the situation, but apparently will not be passing the information to its editors. They can interpret that the Boy Scout of America was potentially looking out for its own interests and not the interests of the victims. How do you respond to that?
I have no knowledge of that at all. Those files go down to our national office.
The current policy requires that all allegations get reported immediately to police. On your side, Jermont Terry, today's TMJ4.